Welcome back, my friends. This is 3KO Games with another war video in Empires and Puzzles. Bloody War. I never liked Bloody War, I'll be honest. I think some of my strongest heroes are healers, and when I don't get to use them, it's tricky. Anyway, we are up Guardians Reborn. By the way, if you are looking for a new alliance, right now Guardians Reborn is full. We are very happy, but I am part of a larger Guardians family of alliances, and there's constantly some shuffling around, mergers happening. We got like 12, 13 alliances there, every level from like top 50, top 25 alliances in the world to just, beginning, and lots in the middle. Hit me up online or comment here on YouTube. I'd love to talk to you. We are up against this Russian alliance, Pigmalion. Good luck to you. And they are outscoring us so far. 879 with 60 flags left means they're at about 48 points a flag so far. 55 flags left, and 1030 is about 45 points per flag. So who knows where we end up by the end of the war. They've got a lot of Fergus and Bernadette, who are actually easier to deal with in Bloody War because you don't have to deal with the healing and the reviving. I already did my first 3 hits. I'm going to talk briefly through those. I did those without Mike, but I will do a little recap for you. So anyway, enjoy the hits. First flag, I am going strong red against those green flanks. I am also bringing Guardian Kong in to reflect Son Jiang over in the corner. I'm bringing my own War of Three Kingdoms hero, Li Kui, here as a taunt hero. And I got lucky to get some yellows right away. Li Zhu with her Dispel and her Silence, of course. And with Cleopatra, obviously there's no healing, but she's a good ailment protector. I probably used her too early here, but with everybody silenced, I thought, well, let's just clear the board here and see what happens with all these reds. See if we can get these reds together. I actually, with all that silence, I probably could have popped that green diamond too. I was taking a chance there. Please don't set him off. Ended up with another red diamond, which is pretty good. And I figured I would try over on that side to take some people out. Saris taken out right away. That's a huge relief. Somehow, Cleopatra's ailment immunity did not last a long time at all. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. But then Armand's gone, so that's great. And even with only hitting 1, it still took Son Jiang out, which is really great. Medea hit Li Kui, and that's okay because he's got taunt, and now he's also got a Mega Fiend, but he has done his duty for the day. So I'm just going to hit to grow Vert and try to cleanse some stuff, but I didn't even need it. Hit number 1 pretty quick. For my second flag, I went in against this Hrothgar tank with a strong green team and some purples here. Again, bringing in a healer, but I think Dular adds a lot of other stuff. She gives that ward, she gives corrosive burn, and she gives ailment immunity. So I just saw tons of purple here. I'm just trying to figure out how best to group these together. Decided to use that yellow up there, and then got lucky with one more purple, so I ended up with a purple diamond, which is enough early on to get Mordowitch, which is total bonus. I thought about taking out Rothgar right away, but I thought with those Mega Minions, let's take out one of those Mega Minions right away. So Archibald is well on his way out with the Mega Fiend from Mordowich. And then the top green match, I felt like, well, that probably won't take out Rothgar. So luckily, I was able to hit with Ma'at, and I think that took him out. And now the question is, well, where do I want to go with Toon Liana here? And that didn't take that owl out at all. But I thought maybe, okay, now we've got Zandrella. Let's see if Zandrella either gives the erases the mana or just takes him out. Ooh, I was lucky there. As I'm watching that, I don't know if I forget that purple owl's name now. But is he a cleric or a monk that he was just resisting the ailment from Zandrella? I'm not sure. But hey, taking Saris out again, big relief. At this point, Shimmer Scale is probably going to fire, but it's okay. I've got plenty of heroes. I just need to, get anybody up. And that was a really friendly cascade there. So I was able to get Mortar Witch to take out the Mega Minion. And then follow up with somebody else, and that's just about all we need. Hit number 3, I went in against a Bernadette tank, brought in, again, another healer, but really just trying to protect from the Bernadette thing with Guardian Gazelle, and then just a strong blue team. Yelach, Toonthorn, Cabaroy, Mindless Heal. The heal part of it doesn't matter, but the Mindless is nice. Got a little scared. That's a lot of tiles into Bernadette, but that was enough to get Oni Wakamaru up. If I had to do that again, I might have done the purple red to the right, but that's okay. Oni sacrificed himself, and that's what I needed. And now he's going to get hit by... Oh, that's right. He's going to get hit by Lemonwood, but the taunt helped me out quite a bit. So there's that. Trying to decide where to go here. If I had to do it again, maybe I would have concentrated on the left and tried to take Lemonwood out. But I figured I'll go to the right, and then I can use Cabaroy on Naeem. Unfortunately, very quickly the board just dried up. That was neither here nor there. I should have just laid tiles into... what's his name? Von Rothbart, instead of ghosting them and trying to force him to fire here. They have defense up on the right, so I didn't fire there. That's another mistake. I should have just fired on the right. I probably would have taken them out. And now it's a really dry board for blues and yellows. Didn't really know exactly where to go. Take this blue, but that blue is definitely just going to set off Lemonwood, and that's pretty much the end of the battle right here, with them both on full mana. So a couple misplays there.